Good morning. This is September the 12th. It's Tuesday, so I'm going to take these birds to Middleburg auction. Two of these hens here, this one right there and the one over there, those are about right around 5 years old, if not already past 5 years old. And some of those are younger ones, some are the next generation, but those are going to go. I have new young stock to take over, so we'll see how that goes loading these things up. Well, it didn't go too bad because I had to chase the one around a little bit, but I got them all. Well, I'm back. I got a hoof bath and some copper sulfate to put in it. I also got some Mag Ox to mix with their feed. So I'm going to get some things set up here to try to narrow it down. I don't know if I have enough to narrow it down, so they have to go through the foot bath, but hopefully I have enough to at least get started and narrow it down. You don't need a whole lot of water. Just basically enough just to get their hooves dipped in it good. And now I'm having trouble just getting this to mix into the water, but I keep working at it. It's sticking to the plastic kind of, pretty much. I'm gonna see how else it's gonna work, see if we can get them to go across that. I really need more space for feeding them in here, but it's all the space, all the gate towels I have for right now. Yeah, they're just jumping over that corner there. Probably what I end up doing is try to find a piece of cattle panel up there somewhere and try to hunt down some more T-posts so I can turn the tub the opposite way so you have to walk the length of it, and there'll be more room for them to feed in too. So I have to try to see if I can see cattle panel laying around up there. There are more of those gates around, but they're in use right now. Unless there's one of them laying around somewhere I didn't see, but I'll have to try and make that a little bit better. Alright, we're doing a little bit of patching up on this chicken pen, and then move my young ones over. I want to cut this off here a little bit so it's, which this one maybe wouldn't need cut. Having problems with it dragging. Maybe they don't need cut because they are kind of tapered. This bottom one, I should cut that spot a little bit. So I hope it doesn't keep dragging. And probably it's sliding across the ground. But maybe those aren't the issues. Guess that's all I'll do to it for right now. I've nailed this thing back down again as well. I didn't bother. I did try to trim it, but I didn't get real worried about it, so I didn't. Just skimmed it a little bit. It's a little tough to get to. I didn't try real hard either. Knocked the bottom up a little bit, but hopefully nailing that back one will help some. Catching them wasn't that easy, but got one of those in there. My brother has the rooster now. I'm gonna try and make some posts instead of using T-posts because I don't know if we have any more lying around. Battery's not dead, it's just overloaded too much. This saw is nothing fancy. Doesn't have the best of power. And I've got a little goat out where it doesn't belong. I made 2 more posts because this panel here had the other panel right there. They were all one piece because this thing has big holes in there. So I have to turn things upside down, and the bigger ones at least won't go through there. Some of the little ones still might. So that's what I made 2 so I could put an extra panel in there. Still be a little skimp pine post, but I can always add some more later. There it is. There's much more room in there. And it makes it kind of a lot harder for them to get in there. Because, I mean, they could, maybe, they have to push the electric fence to squeeze in there, but and this here is much better set, except for that it's leaning to the one side pretty bad, but I'm gonna have to level that out sometime. So I'm gonna stick a bunch in and see if they'll come back out through there. There's 2 that I helped get out. The one just jumped through that hole right there, and the other one's that Billy right there. He's after that little nanny, so as soon as she went out through, he went through the pool then by himself. I'll probably have to help him for a little while until they get used to going through the water, and then hopefully they'll be all by themselves then. Makes it look like it's much lighter outside than it actually is. I'll probably call this a wrap this one, call this a video. Thanks for watching.